Hello, my name is Ashley, and this is Royal Dominion Authority. How are y'all doing today? Well, it's nighttime where I'm at. I'm in Florida, and it's going on 12 o'clock. It's about 11:15, 11:30 p.m. But I just wanted to come and share two thoughts that went across my mind and the detail of those thoughts that I was thinking, right? Because I'm an overthinker. And so yeah, I just be thinking, right? So I was sitting here eating dinner, right, you all. Don't worry about my lighting. I don't want you all to focus on no lights, camera, action. Just focus on the word, please, because I'm not that type of person that focused on lighting like that. I'm not, you know. So I was eating about an hour ago, and when I was eating, I heard God is honoring your yes. And when I heard God is honoring your yes, it made me think about what our yes looks like to God, what our yes looks like to us, what it feels like, what it sounds like, you know, how it looks. And I just began to think about that. And I also heard God is, what did I hear? Y'all, I had just recorded the video and accidentally hit something on my phone and have to re-record. So I'm re-recording a second time. So the second thing that I had heard was God is not looking for somebody who is going to talk back. And and I know that was the Holy Spirit speaking. And what God is saying, he's not looking for people who is going to go back and forth with him. Like, we've been going back and forth with God all of our lives on certain things God has called us to do with our calling, with our purpose in life, with certain assignments, with our gifts, with our talents, just with our yes. We've been going back and forth with God with our yes. We've given God yes, but we've not given God a yes with all caps, like yes with an exclamation point on the end. And a lot of times we don't do that is already because the burden, we like to call it a burden. It is a burden, but it's the yoke of the Lord, a good burden, right? But we like to look at things as as a bad burden, because sometimes in life things are hard, difficult, heavy, too much to bear, with quotes. But God says that he wouldn't put no more on us than what we can bear. And in that he would give us a way of escape so that we can bear it, right? So God is saying that the thing that you think is a burden really is not a burden. It really came to help you, not hinder you. It really came to help you, not hurt you or harm you. But you got to be able to discern, and you got to be able to know what is of God and what's not of God. And I say that because, y'all, bear with me. My head, like, my whole body is hurting. If I look tired, it's because I am, okay? When I tell you, y'all, I be tired. I'm tired. But that's not even why I came on here to tell y'all I'm tired. What I was about to say is, so the assignment that's on my life right now, just in this season, I'm not talking about, well, the calling in general, my calling in general, but my assignment in this season is heavy, right? And I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying it's heavy, and it's a lot to carry. And a lot of people, when God gives them an assignment, or when God gives them a mandate or a call to do a thing, it could be for a season, or it can just be the general call on your life. Some people take it as bad. Like, they look at it as bad, or it's too much to bear. Oh God, why you did this? I'd be better off doing nothing, or I'd be better off doing less. Less is more. But God is saying, I've given you the workload because you can bear it. I gave you the workload because you're strong. Sorry, y'all. I gave you the workload because you can handle it. I gave you the workload because I trust you. So I need you to trust me, right? And I say that because the workload that God gives us, the burden that God lays upon our shoulders, is the weight of the glory of God. It's our mantle that we carry. It's the call of our life that we carry. It's our purpose and the glory of God that we carry upon our shoulders, that at times it does seem heavy, But it's only heavy because God seems fit for us to bear arms. God looks at us as if we're fit to bear arms. And if we were not fit to bear arms, God would not trust us with the load at all, period. So I say this because I don't look at my load as it's unbearable or it's too much, because I know it's the weight of the glory of God. I know I'm carrying the glory of God, right? And I know what the glory of God is going to produce. But my eyes have not seen, right? Neither have my ears heard, nor has it entered into my heart all the things that God has prepared for me. But I know that the weight is heavy because I'm producing something that's heavy. So I came to give you an encouraging word. I don't know who this word is for, but I just came to encourage you that God is about to give you a spirit of laughter. You know, when you just laughing at God and you just telling God how good he is, because of your shame, because of your pain, because of your ridicule, because of the blame that people has placed upon you, because what you've placed upon yourself, or even because of the load that you have to carry in this season and you feel like it's too much. You're exhausted mentally, you're exhausted physically, you're exhausted spiritually. Like me, if you look at me while I'm recording this video, you can tell I'm exhausted physically. When I say tired, I'm tired. But I don't take my tiredness lightly, right? Because I know that I'm tired for a reason. I know I'm exhausted for a reason. I'm not just exhausted because I have not done anything, because I have not worked, right? I'm not exhausted because I'm up to no good. Like, I'm exhausted because I am giving God my everything. I'm giving God all that is within me, even on days that I feel like I can't go on. Listen, you all, I wake up some days and I just thank God for giving me the strength to make it through. By the end of my workday, I be thanking God. Thank you, God, for helping me to get through this day, because when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I was going to make it. And I'm talking about strength wise. Some people are going through this mentally, right? Some people are going through this emotionally. Some people are going through this spiritually. Some people are going through this psychologically. Some people are going through this financially. But God is saying, I'm not going to put a load on you that you cannot bear. But you have to trust and know that I'm God. I'm trusting you with the load. So trust me, says God. I trust you, my child. But trust me that I'm going to work it out for your good. For your shame, I'm going to give you double. Come on, I'm going to give you double. For those who thought that you should be confused because of the things that you went through, I am going to allow you to possess double. Okay? For your ridicule, I'm going to allow you to see my glory. I am going to allow those who ridiculed you, those who pointed their fingers at you, those who laughed at you, those who kicked you when you were down, I am going to allow them to see you come up on a come up. Come on, y'all. Y'all, you are about to come up on a come up, okay? That's all I came to tell y'all. I'm an encourager at heart. That's what I do. I never, was the type that grew up and be like, I'm going to prophesy. I ran from that all of my life. I know who I am in God, but I also know that I am an encourager. And somebody needs this encouraging word, baby. If you're tired, it's okay to be tired, but don't stop in your tiredness. Keep going. Because there is like my pastor say, there is a blessing in your pressing. He calls it the pressing blessing. The pressing blessing, when you can press your way through despite the odds, despite how weary, how tired, how alone you are, how broken you are, how, you know, tired, how downtrodden you are. I've never seen the righteous forsaken. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. That is what David said in Psalms 39, I believe. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. God is not going to forsake you. You just continue to live pleasing and acceptable unto the Lord. And you will see his hand move in your life. You will see his mercies and his favor. You will see it. Like my pastor say, you're going to live to see it. Whatever it is God has promised you. Listen, you all, that's all I wanted to do. Come and encouraging. Listen, y'all, I'm so tired. My tongue is tired. I just wanted to come and encourage you all before I go to bed, because I heard that in my spirit and I knew that it was for somebody. I put it on my Facebook page. I wrote a short, brief post on Facebook, but God said to come and do a video before I go to bed. And I knew he was talking about YouTube. So whoever this word is for, I pray that God will give you a spirit of laughter, that God will replace your shame and your confusion and your loneliness and weariness for joy, joy that is unspeakable, joy that the world did not give, joy that the world can't take away, joy that only the Lord can give to you. Come on. Walk in the rest of God. I already told y'all on the last video, the month of July is the month of rest. Walk into the rest of God. We're entering in the rest of God. Walk in it. I love you all. Again, my name is Ashley. This is Warrior Dominion Authority, where we walk by faith and not by sight, where we seek to add value, not just to our lives, because that's what the Lord does, but we seek to add value to the lives of others, whether they be family, friends, strangers, whoever. We want to add value to somebody's life. Every single day, we should be looking to add value to the life of somebody, right? We are a royal priesthood called forth to sing the praises of the Lord Most High, because we are a peculiar generation. God has called us from out of the darkness into his marvelous light. And the only thing that we need to be doing right now is praising God. Not saying the only thing, but one of the main things we need to be doing right now is praising God. In the midst of it all, like Yolanda Adams said, in the midst of it all. Listen, I love you all. Until next time. Good night.